What's up guys, today we've got a misfire to diagnose on the 07 and let's go ahead and get into it. So the issue that we have, this car is running pretty smooth as far as I can tell, you know, feeling it out, and can't really tell it's even missing, but it's throwing a check engine light for a P0300. Now that code just means misfires are detected. Doesn't tell you how many cylinders, nothing. So what I did was grab the laptop, hooked it up, and used HP tuners to data log the misfire counts. And I found misfires only when you give it gas, but not at idle, strangely enough. And they were on cylinders 3 and 6. Well, there's only one thing really that 3 and 6 share, and that is this coil. So we're going to swap that out and retest it and see if that takes care of it. Swapping these out is really easy. Pretty much you're going to need to take the spark plug wires off and just keep them separated so that you know which one goes on which side, so that you put it back the right way, because if you get them mixed up it will not run correctly. Then you're going to take a 5.5 millimeter on a quarter inch drive and just back these two bolts out, one on each side, just like that. Then you're going to pull and wiggle and the whole coil will come off just like that. Now I happen to have, because I have a lot of spare parts laying around, another factory coil right here. But if you need a factory coil and you don't have one at your house, they do sell them at Rock Auto for about $40 a piece. So then to put it back in, you're just going to do the same thing. Just be careful snugging these bolts back down. I'm trying to do it one-handed right now, but I would suggest using a ratchet for this, as you do not want to accidentally over torque it. Then once you've got that good and secure, you're just going to put your spark plug wires back. Then we need to data log again and see if that took care of the problem. So now I've got it hooked up, data logging here, and you should see right here the misfire counts. We've got 0 across the board. Then we're going to rev it up a little bit. And if we hold it revved up, you can see it is still misfiring on 3 and 6. So there's one other possibility. So since that didn't take care of it, I did happen to have another ignition control module laying around, so I swapped that in. I've already done a video on that, so I'll drop a link to that video if you guys need to know how. But basically you just take the one bolt that holds the wiring harness out, take all these coil wires out, flip them over here, pull it out, pull the other one in. It's pretty simple stuff, but I've done that now. So now we're going to see if the problem is fixed. I'm already data logging. As you can see, 0 misfires so far. We're going to rev it up. And 3 and 6 again. So it's another day, and just to show you what we did here, I was looking for other possible causes for this misfire and looked at the factory plugs, and this is what they look like. First of all, that little paint dollop on the end is usually only present in a factory installed plug. And they are AC Delcos, so if these are the factory plugs, they have over 200,000 miles on them. So I went ahead and swapped a new set of iridium plugs into it and a set of AC Delco wires, which you see right here. And just retested it, and unfortunately the problem is still there. I've got misfires on 2 and 3. I even took some time and ran some fuel injector cleaner through it for about a day or two. Still have the same problem. So basically we've eliminated any kind of ignition issue. I did, while I had the spark plugs out, check the compression. I've got around 130 to 40 PSI in pretty much all cylinders. I did not see any difference between 3 and 6 and the other cylinders, so compression looks good. So that is leading me to believe we're probably looking at issues with the injectors on 3 and 6, I'm not 100% sure, and I could swap injectors around, but these injectors have been in here a long time, and I'm afraid I'm going to tear the O-rings, and I don't have O-rings for it here right now. So that's where I'm going to stop for right now. It does seem like it's a little better. The misfire counts don't come up quite as fast as they did, but I am still getting on again, off again misfires on 3 and 6. So my next thought is I'm probably looking at buying a set of injectors, but if you guys have any other ideas, drop them down in the comments and let me know. I'll check all that out before I decide what to do. And we'll just leave this as a to be continued. But like I said, probably the next step is going to be putting injectors in it, so that'll be another video. But let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and peace.